Hello, welcome to Mico's Mythbustin Monday, and today we're going to be talking about can't be creative, I haven't got any money. There's a massive misconception that you can't be creative if you haven't got any money, but that's simply not true. Today, we are going to talk about an inspiring individual who creates wonderful items out of things that me and you would simply throw away. There's no denying that in all genres of creativity, you need things to make it happen. If you crochet or knit, you need wool. You need materials. If you sew, make clothes, you need items that you can make the clothes from. If you write, you need pen and paper. And if you cook, you need ingredients. And you could spend a fortune on the materials that you need to create your wonderful projects. But you don't have to. You just need to be creative with your materials. As we watch the next part of the video, I'd like for you to start thinking about how you could incorporate this kind of attitude to your creative pursuits. So we're going to talk about designer Max McMurdo.
My name's Max McMurdo, and somehow I've become a kind of upcycling eco-designer.
He creates designs without using overpriced materials. Max set up with the purpose of designing and manufacturing a range of high-end, desirable furniture items created from waste. He was keen to show that eco-friendly products do not need to be made from mud and hemp, and they can be contemporary, stylish and desirable, as well as taking the environment into consideration.
And I also seem to choose a lot of metal, primarily because if you get a scrap item, if it's made of metal, the chances are you can sand it, you can repurpose it, you can cut it, weld it, fold it. It still has a lot of life left in it.
Not only does Max reuse materials, he really puts a lot of thought into how to get the best out of them, and even includes some contemporary twists.
People's attitudes to upcycling are quite strange actually. Whilst they like to have a coffee table made out of a wash drum, for example, they do like to have a nice new piece of glass. So I think sometimes it's compromise. You can't just jumble a load of old junk together.
Let's have a quick look at some of the things Max has created.
Let's smell it again.
Yeah.
Oh, we're through.
Well then.
Thank goodness for that. Oh my goodness, I think they've got so hot they've welded themselves together. No, that wasn't part of the plan. I guess the great thing about this is you could just continue onwards and upwards, make it as big as you want. It could even grow with your book collection as you get more and more books.
Max is constantly thinking about space and how to use it, and about change. And that's a really good thing to do. But also to really look at the materials you've got and work out what the best way to use them is.
So this is great.
But where do you store these chairs when the dining table that Nessa's made is in the small mode? I shall show you.
Oh, I know what you're going to do now. You are a clever small person.
They become a coffee table.
That is amazing.
Max is also the managing director of a company called Restore Evolutionary Design, which works in the same values of upcycling material that would otherwise just be thrown away. Furthermore, not only does Max make designer furniture out of waste, he also encourages us to do the same. Have YouTube videos available, which I'll link in the description, to show you how you can use everyday objects to make beautiful things. He's also released 2 books in which we can all learn on how to upcycle in our own time. It's obvious that Max hasn't just created any old furniture, it's high-end furniture, with the intention of being sold as designer items. Max has created some absolutely beautiful things, from stuff that me and you would probably look right past if they were lying around our house. So, why not have a look around your house, look in your creative genre for things that you could use. If you knit, why not go to the local wool shop and ask for offcuts? You never know, they might even give you them for free. If you cook, why not look for the ingredients that other people don't like, the ugly carrots? Think about creative ways that you can cook with cheaper ingredients. If you're a writer, yeah, a laptop helps, but you don't need a fancy computer to get your ideas out. You just simply need to put them down on paper. Then there's loads of options out there for expensive software programs for writing. But the simple thing is, if you can't afford that just now, you don't need it. If you have an idea, you can write on anything. Maybe you could make origami out of your MasterCard bill, because that would be priceless. But I'm going to put a link in the description to Max's website so that if you want to, you can go and have a look at some of the other things that he's created. So thank you for joining me today on Mico's Mythbustin Monday, where we take the myths, punch them out the park. That really hurt my back. And hopefully, I'll see you next week.